Hey there, how's it going? Are you good? Brilliant. So here we are in BeamNG Drive, where the birds are always singing, the cars are always shiny, and the weather is always nice. So what we're going to do today hang on a second, have I just posted this on the wrong channel? I think I have. And there we go, pancake on the stairs, and continue.
Hello, motherfucker.
Would you like a crushed up coffee bean? It's smooth caramel flavour. Okay, more for me. There's really not that much really not that much left. I need to make some more. Buy some more. So yes, voice recorder, as you can see. What we have here is my desk. What I'm going to be doing with it is sorting it out because it's a bit of a mess. Well, it's not really a mess. I want to put that over here, and this is going to stay where it is. These two are going to stay where they are for the time being. Now, the only thing is, I don't know if that orange cable right there is long enough for that thing to be placed over here, which is where I want it. So, well, we're going to see if that works. Also, I have a keyboard, a small keyboard, which used to be over there. It just about reached. No, actually, it reached quite easily because the cable that's plugged into the back of this is one of these, and that is what it was using. Just move the voice memo device out of the way. So behind here, what we have, this cable right there. That cable there is the one that goes to the MIDI keyboard. So I've taken it out of the MIDI keyboard and put it in this, as you can see. So now what I've got to do is see if the MIDI keyboard's cable is as long as this orange one, which I don't think it is. Otherwise, it would have probably been okay if the keyboard was... Okay, so that's back to how it was. Now this is going to go here in front of that. So I'll pick it up, sort of pull it along like this and see if it's long enough. I'd rather have this orange wire routed behind this though. I think it might just be long enough. I wish I had 3 hands. 4 hands. 3 would be a bit weird. Well, actually 4 hands would be even weirder, wouldn't it? Okay, so disconnect this and send this around here. Like so. It's a bit of a stretch. It's kind of tangled with some other wires too. I think I've set it free. So that goes around like this, and I don't think it's quite long enough. Maybe just about like that. Maybe that's good enough. Or maybe I could just swap the wire with the one on the back of this, but then this on the bottom of here is orange. OCD, I'm gonna disconnect this, plug this one into the back of there, and then this black wire, boom. That should be good enough, I think. The only thing is, I'm not really too happy about this sticking out so much. I kind of like this wire right here, so maybe I'll just put it back. And the more I move this, the more fingerprints I put on it. Okay, so I'm going to leave this the way it is now. Also that, but now we've got to find a place for this. I could really do with a bigger desk, but then I'm going to have to change rooms. Check this out. Look how small that wire is. Barely even halfway up my arm. Maybe the keyboard should be here because then I can sort of play around with that. I can use my right hand on the mouse whilst I'm doing this on the keyboard. Okay, so you see that wire running across the table right there? The one that goes by this voice recorder? That is going to this. Elgato. So I'm going to reroute that wire, reroute. I'm basically going to take that wire and... shove it up your ass. No, I'm going to run it behind the table. So I'm going to disconnect it from here like that. And then you see how it goes behind these wires? Well, I'm going to do all this one-handed and like this. So behind there like that, then behind there like this, and then behind this. One-handed, and then around this pole, and then back into the Elgato. So that goes in Reikuso. So yeah, this might be a micro keyboard, but was there really any point in making this so short? I mean, what were they thinking? That barely reaches across my table. So yeah, that's a bit of a dilemma, but I have a solution. First, what I'm going to do, just move the voice recorder. I'm going to move this across to here because I think it might be better off over here. Seems to make sense because that way I can keep the orange wire on this thing. I bet you're wondering if I'm doing this all for OCD. Yes. And that was the power cord that popped out. More fingerprints for this. Out that comes, and over this goes, all the way around like this, over to here. And then this is going to go into the back. Obviously, And this is gonna go, I don't even know if I showed you the back of this in the previous video for this. I think I must have done. I must have done. That goes there. Now I need to find the power cord. Ah, there we have you. The power cord on this is almost a little bit too short too. That will stay there. Over on this side we have now got this, which will stay around here like this at arm's length. And we've also got this keyboard right here, so that can maybe, now I've got to sit down to make sure everything is okay on the keyboard. Okay, so my hands are literally at the end of the desk right here, so could do with being about there. I'd like this one closer to me, and that one there maybe. The only thing then is this is a bit too short, or maybe it's not. Maybe I can just move this a little bit. Oh yeah, I've got to sort this out as well. So the mouse is gonna have to go this way, like that, and maybe it can go underneath it. Ah, underneath it. Is that affecting my OCD? Is that affecting your OCD? Is the focus affecting your OCD? There we go, how's about that? Is that good there, do you think? Would you have it there? Would you have the wire going underneath the amp? Not too sure personally. Gonna have to move these things out of the way. Let's move it a little bit more to the left, like this. That seems to be good enough. And yeah, that's a bit better. Ah, you know what? That's the only thing. If I put headphones in this, the wire's gonna run all the way along like this and over the keyboard. Oh yeah, by the way, I've got a bigger MIDI keyboard right there. I did have a wire that came with this, but I'm not too sure where it is. The wire that this is connected to may have been that wire, but it also may have been the wire that came with my machine. In case you're wondering, this right here is machine. Alright, so I'm just going to put the wire over there. Mouse wire. Right now it's coming straight over the keyboard. So then what I'll do is move this right over to the edge right there. Alright, so the mouse wire is going to be like this. That's not much of an issue. And also that way when the headphone wire plugs in, it'll be on the side right here between the mouse and the keyboard. And right here we have another angle. Not too bad. Just want to make sure that this doesn't snag or anything on the amp. Yeah, I think it'll do. It's not really irritating me. Okay, so now we're back at this keyboard. I'm not really too keen on this orange wire just laying across the desk like that. And obviously orange must go with orange, otherwise death. So it's gonna have to stay like that. I could just plug this into there and be done with it. To be honest, I might just do that. Out it comes, and there we have it. Now, do you see what's happening when I put this down? There's a bit of a curve to the wire because it's not supposed to go that way, because that is upside down on here. It's not too bad. First world problems. All right, so I'm just gonna leave that there like this, and that should be good enough. Now for this. So this needs to be right there somewhere. So parallel to the keyboard, as you can see. So yes, OCD to the max. Good job that's not in focus, because otherwise you'd see the dust. Off you come you off. Sorted, now we just got to do these in between bits, and we are halfway there. Welcome to the My Stoner Cleaning Show, in which I clean electronic goods with random tissues I find lying on the floor. Okay, so now I'll put it in focus, and there we go, you can see it close up. I'm gonna have to put this about there like that, and when I edit, I have one hand here like this, so I might need a bit of a gap. What I have here is a plastic bag with something inside it. So open we go, and here we have the items individually wrapped. As you can see, I'll get rid of this one, we don't need that. And I'll just open this one. All right, so can you guess what's inside this? Probably, I'm gonna open it like this and check it out. That is what I needed. This is 5 meters long. Unfortunately, all of the USB slots on the back of my PC are full. Fortunately, I've got 4 more on the front top of the tower. Okay, so there we go then. I might just leave it like this. That's not guaranteed. So I hope you enjoyed this fairly uneventful video. My mouse pad is the wrong way around, by the way. What else can I say? Not much really, to be honest. This was something that needed to be done. So now it's done, I can rest happily knowing that my life is fulfilled. Here we have Pancake all cozy and resting next to this black bag. And further down the road, we have Peanut. And he usually brings this monkey upstairs in his mouth And whilst it's in his mouth, he makes a weird noise and then drops it off at my feet. Or sometimes right there. So yeah, this has been fun, hasn't it? It's been one of the best times of my life, this has. Are you a good composer, by the way? I'm not, but when I'm dead, I'll be a good decomposer. Wait, that's not appropriate. So what we're gonna do right now is go away for a short while because this video has ended. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Not sure what I'm pointing at, but liquor.